So we are comparing LC circuit oscillations in LC circuit to mechanical oscillation in a mechanical oscillator. So this is a spring connected to a mass. Here we have a capacitor and an inductor. Initially this circuit was not connected, that means no current is flowing, and we have disturbed this circuit by adding some charge. Here we have disturbed by pulling it out from its mean position. Here we have electrical energy, magnetic energy was 0. Here we have potential energy and kinetic energy was 0, because till now we have not leave it to vibrate, we have just pulled it out. Now let us see what is happening after this. So this is electrical energy in the capacitor, and this is the total energy U. Total energy is U, or we can say total energy U is equal to UE plus UB. So initially we have only UE, UB is equal to 0. This is equal to 0. So total energy of the circuit is half Qm square by C, because we have added charge on the capacitor and there is no current flowing in this inductor. So now let us go to this explanation. So first, at t is equal to 0, the switch is closed and the capacitor starts to discharge. So first what we do? So initially we have charged the capacitor, now we just complete the circuit. As soon as we complete this circuit, the capacitor starts to discharge. So capacitor starts providing current to this inductance. As the current increases in the circuit, so now there is a current flowing in this circuit, because now the circuit is connected, so current has started flowing. Now what you see, the charge on this capacitor has, or this charge Qm is now started decreasing. So now it is Q and there is some current is also flowing in this circuit. Hence we see a magnetic field in this inductor. So now this, here also we see in terms of mechanical oscillations, now we have left it, or we have leave it from its maximum position. This was its maximum position, now it has started coming inwards. As the current increases, it sets up a magnetic field in the inductor and thereby some energy gets stored in an inductor in the form of magnetic energy. So what is happening? So now capacitor has started discharging. So here we are seeing that capacitor is being discharged and this current is flowing in the circuit. This current is producing a magnetic field. This is setting up a magnetic field in the inductor, and in this case some of the energy is now being transferred to this inductor. So both this U and K not equal to 0, same case is happening here. Neither this is 0, electrical energy is not 0, nor magnetic energy is 0. Both have some value, not maximum, not 0, but somewhere in between. Here we see potential energy is not 0, kinetic energy is also not 0, both have some non-zero value. Here electrical energy has some value, magnetic energy has some value, both have some non-zero value. So capacitor started discharging and it is providing current to this inductor, and a magnetic field is generated, that is setting up in this inductor. So magnetic energy is also taking place here. So let us see what is this magnetic energy. So magnetic energy is UB is equal to half Li square. So what is magnetic energy? This formula comes from this UB is equal to half Li square. This we have discussed in chapter 6. This formula is from chapter 6. Now after some time, when all the charge has been dissipated, so now all the charge on this capacitor is now transferred to this inductor. So let us see what happens in that case. So magnetic energy up to this, so here we have some this electrical energy which is non-zero, but it is also not maximum. So UE is equal to, in this case, Q square by 2C. So this charge Q is some charge Q, but not the maximum charge. also this ub is not equal to 0. So this, what is this ub? Ub is equal to half Li square. Again this I is some current, but it is not the maximum current. Now after some time, when this charge is, all the charge has been dissipated, now the current has become maximum. This inductor is now producing maximum magnetic field. So it is now producing maximum magnetic field because maximum current flowing within this inductor. In that case, since there is no charge, this energy, electrical energy on this capacitor becomes 0 and this magnetic energy becomes maximum. That means ub is equal to half Li m square. So this is Im, that means maximum current square. So if we compare this with the case of this mechanical oscillator, so potential energy when this reaches at the center point, that means mean position, potential energy again becomes 0. All the energy is now converted into kinetic energy and velocity is maximum. Now after this, what starts happening? So after this, if we see this mechanical oscillator, so this mechanical oscillator now started compressing towards inner side. So we have stretched it to one side, then leave it, then now it has started compressing towards inside. So what happens in this case? So it is compressed again, both the energies have some value. So this potential energy is not equal to 0, kinetic energy is also not equal to 0, both have some value. Now when this inductor has fully magnetized, it is completely magnetized and there is no charge. So what does this inductor does? So now this inductor starts providing charge to this capacitor. Since this was the direction of flow of current, so this capacitor is now started charging in the opposite direction. So now this capacitor is charging in the opposite direction. Now this inductor is charging the capacitor. Previously capacitor provide the magnetic field or provide the current to set up the magnetic field to the inductor. Now this inductor is charging this capacitor. So now this inductor is charging this capacitor and slowly it is losing its magnetic field. Now current has started decreasing. Current is decreasing and charge on this capacitor is now started increasing. Similarly here, so now this is in the opposite side, that means this mass is now compressing this spring. After some time this inductor is now has no magnetic field, B is equal to 0 and this capacitor is now completely charged. Whole charge is again on this capacitor. But if you compare first case and this last case, the direction of charge is reversed. Here it is, this side is positive, this side is negative, now this side is negative, this side is positive. So now inductor has completely charged the capacitor. Now the cycle will repeat once again. And this capacitor will start charging the inductor. But this time previously current was in this direction. Now the current will be in this direction, reverse. So a complete cycle will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and after this reverse steps. So we have more than 5 steps. So this is only half cycle. Because capacitor has not come to its initial position. It is come to its reverse of the initial position. So this total time, suppose total time taken in this cycle is t. So up to this t by 4, because it is 1/4 cycle, up to this, from starting from this is t by 2. Because whole after a complete cycle capacitor should come its initial state. Here it has not come in its initial state because charge is still reversed. If we compare it with the mechanical oscillator, so it was stretched towards this side, it starts traveling this side, mean position, here another side towards mean position, and this is the maximum compression. Now it will start again coming out. mean position, then out, and this maximum out. So 4 steps are still not there. So after those 4 steps, the capacitor will come in its initial position. So in this way, there are oscillations happening in this LC circuit. So let us read this theory. So at t is equal to 0, the switch is closed. So we have started this system. The capacitor starts to discharge. Initially capacitor starts discharging and the current starts increasing. It sets up the magnetic field. The current increase sets up the magnetic field in the inductor, and thereby some of the energy is transferred in form of magnetic energy, and magnetic energy UB is equal to half Li square. So initially all the energy was in capacitor, magnetic energy was 0, then magnetic energy and this electrical energy both have some value, non-zero value. As the current reaches its maximum value, now after some time current reaches its maximum value at t by 4. This is t by 4 because it is only 1/4 of the cycle. So this is here, this is only 1/4 of the cycle. All the energy is stored in the magnetic field. So all the energy has been converted into magnetic energy here in terms of kinetic energy. So all the energy is now converted into magnetic energy. So here we have started with electrical energy, magnetic energy 0, here both are there. Again electrical energy becomes 0, all the energy is magnetic energy, both are there, and again we come to initial states, electrical energy is maximum, magnetic energy is 0. So all the energy is stored in magnetic field, that's why we have put Im. You can easily check that the maximum electrical energy equals the maximum magnetic energy. The capacitor now has no charge. In this case capacitor has no charge, hence no energy. That's why electrical energy is 0. The current now starts charging the capacitor. So now current is start charging the capacitor. So now we have reached at this D case. This process continues till the capacitor is fully charged. So again we have reached at this point. Now the capacitor is fully charged after time t by 2, but it is charged with the polarity opposite to its initial state. So we have charged the capacitor but in opposite direction. That means this is only half of the process, this is not full process. The whole process is just described will now repeat itself. So the process will repeat itself till the system reverts to its original state. So it has not reverted to its original state, still the process will continue till we get this initial polarity. Thus the energy in the system oscillates between the capacitor and the inductor. So we have seen very similar to mechanical oscillator, the energy is oscillating between capacitor and the inductor.